What's up, science fans, and welcome back to Summarize Science. Have you ever played a game like Microsoft Flight Simulator or explored Google Earth and been amazed by the sheer scale of the 3D cities? Creating these digital worlds is usually a monumental task, requiring huge teams and massive amounts of data. But what if an AI could build a realistic 3D city just by looking at a satellite photo? That's the incredible goal of a new framework called Sat-2 Real City. Before this, AI models that tried to generate cities faced two huge problems. First, they needed pre-existing, large-scale 3D city models to learn from, which are incredibly rare and expensive to create. Second, they often used simple layout maps, resulting in buildings that looked generic and lacked real-world detail and appearance. Sat-2 Real City takes a completely different, much smarter approach. Instead of trying to generate an entire city block at once, it generates the city one building at a time. To get the basic geometry right, it cleverly uses public data from OpenStreetMap. Think of it like using the building's footprint and height from a city map as a blueprint, which ensures the generated building has the correct shape and is in the exact right spot. This is the geometry-aware part of its name. But the real magic is in making the city look realistic and consistent. To achieve this, the system can be given a single style image, and it will apply that architectural style, like the color, material, and window patterns, to all the buildings in an area. This makes neighborhoods look cohesive, just like in the real world. To make this even more powerful, an advanced AI looks at the satellite images of a neighborhood, generates a text description of its style, and then creates that style image automatically. The results are pretty staggering when you compare them to other methods. As you can see here, previous models often produce buildings that are misaligned, have distorted shapes, or look like a random jumble of styles. Sat-2 Real City, however, generates cities that are structurally sound, geospatially accurate, and visually harmonious. The buildings maintain a consistent style, whether it's the roof type or facade material, making the whole scene far more believable. Even when compared to other major city generation tools, this method produces results with superior detail and realism that are faithful to the original satellite image. So, let's recap the key breakthroughs. Sat-2 Real City generates cities building by building, using real-world map data for accurate geometry and a clever appearance guidance system for visual consistency. This approach bypasses the need for massive, expensive 3D training datasets. The implications for the future are huge. Imagine creating perfectly realistic, digital twins of entire cities for urban planning and simulation. This could also be used to automatically generate vast, diverse, and realistic worlds for video games and movies. They even show how it could be extended to use real street view images to make the building facades even more accurate. It's a massive step forward in creating digital content that truly mirrors our world. That's all for today on Summarize Science. Thanks for watching.